illustrious that John Spafford must have at this meeting is this man, the Budweiser driver, Harlan Thompson. And Harlan, of course, the most winningest driver. He's won 4 times at the Cannonball. The Cannonball's only been going since 1981. Now, to ensure that he has a smooth ride this year, he has got a big team with him. Al Segrini from America, American crew chief extraordinaire Bill Schultz is here with him as well. And this man is looking for win number 5. Does he think he can do it?
You've got a lot of hired guns with you this weekend. Who are they?
Well, we have Bill Schultz from America and Al Segrini are both real top racers from over there. And both of them probably got 25, 30 years of experience. And they're personal friends of mine, so I bring them over as much as I can.
You haven't won a Cannonball for a while. Is this the one for you?
Well, I hope so, yeah. It's been, I don't know, what, 3 years or something. We had kind of bad luck. We usually qualify real good, and we're running till little things break and knock us out. But we always try, and we'll always be right there.
Station 4, round 2 of the 94 Cannonball, where all of these drivers are looking for the best elapsed time. Don't forget, we're not racing, we're just looking for the time. This is John Spafford, the local man from Ruston, and in this round, he's going to be running alongside Michael Cagaran. Now, if you recall, after round 1, Michael Cagaran recorded the quickest elapsed time, 6.33. John Spafford was the number 2 man with a 6.65. So John Spafford needs to run in this round what we know this Showtime funny car can do, a 5-second pass. Michael Cagaran, however, is going to be looking for low 6-second consistency. What's going to happen? Here we come, up to the start line, both looking for low ETs. Then 3, Spafford away first. And it's Cagaran drives by him. Spafford has a problem. It looks as though the blower has lifted on Spafford's car. And it's a great run for Michael Cagaran. He recalled the 6.21. Well, he is now well out in front of the field. And that 8.45 has not helped John Spafford at all. Well, here's our next pair, the 2 British funny cars, the Econo funny car of Mick Gleadow and the Beretta of Alan Jackson. Now, after round 1, they are really in the 1994 Cannonball, what we might nicely class as also-rans. Certainly, Alan Jackson recorded a 7 on his first run, and the time machine, this beautiful Ford Mondeo of the Gleadow brothers, has recorded a 9. But here they are, looking for the next run. And Alan Jackson really proving that he's getting to terms with his top alcohol funny car. Runs an 8.08, slinging it off early at the top end. Mick Gleadow runs a 10.05. Well, there seems to have been something leaking from Mick Gledow's car, so as always, you have to make sure that track is perfectly dry out there for the next pair of cars to come through. And an absolute storming burnout there from Ruderfield from Norway, and matching him yard for yard in the left-hand lane. Clyde Michelle from Great Britain. Well, Ruderfield, after the first round, sat in the number 4 spot, having run a 6.86. He is the past Cannonball winner and goes up in smoke on the start line. Clyde Michelle puts in a very, very slow run in that left-hand lane. Problems for him also. And we get a 9.32 for Clyde Michelle and an 8.91 for Ruderfield. That hasn't helped Runer at all. Well, one of the busiest pit areas here at the 1994 Cannonball has been the Budweiser pit, and you can see why. Fielding 2 cars out onto the line together, both driven by Americans. Tom Hoover, the man who has always wanted to win the Cannonball, and Harlan Thompson, the man who has had more Cannonball wins than absolutely anybody. Robert Verhoover, but let's watch Harlan Thompson. He's flying through 5.63, 264 miles per hour, the quickest terminal speed for a funny car in the UK. Well done, Harlan. Now let's see how they're shaping up after round 2. Well, it's now Michael Caggerat in second spot, just 1/10 of a second behind Harlan Thompson. And that's 3 seconds away, John Spufford. I don't think he's got a chance of catching them.
Harlan, just when you need to pull one out of the bag, you do, huh?
We do it quite a bit. You know, these cars are also inconsistent because they have so much horsepower, but we slowed it down quite a bit and we got in there pretty good. Now if we can do one more consistent run like this, we'll be looking pretty good.
Yeah, straight through to the final and...
Well, hopefully, but you can't make any predictions for these cars. They're too unpredictable. But I think we're looking real good, and we're trying to be conservative with it, and I feel pretty good about it.
Bum spot is not a position you're used to.
No, we definitely had some trouble so far this weekend. Last run we had a magneto come disconnected, and the car had no power whatsoever. So things bite you when you travel over here and have to rush things together, and that's just small stuff always is a problem here. But hopefully we can get together here, maybe run Runa here for the Booby Prize of Santa Pod and carry on. Next year, there's some comments I've been bringing my U.S. car over here, so hopefully I can bring my own car over here next year and look
The
for it.
final of the Cannonball. Sweden against America. Alcohol car against top fuel car. Harlan Thompson, the winningest driver in the Cannonball, up against last year's runner-up, Michael Caggerat. Well, more consistency in the alcohol car cell as Harlan Thompson goes up his front, but he drives through it. It's Thompson who takes the win. What a super weekend the New Jersey man has had here at Santa Pod. And that's a storming run, 5.89. Mickey Caggerat, consistent right the way through, loses out with a 6.22. And that's the sportsman, Michael Caggerat, walks across to Harlan Thompson, puts a hand through the windshield and says, hey, well done, my friend. And here's the result. Harlan Thompson, for the 5th time, the 1994 Cannonball champion.
Well, Mickey, it was power that won it in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But it was a good race anyway. I think I had on the start line, same as last year, and he took me at the finish line.
Well, Harlan, you had a problematic weekend, but you came out on top, yes?
Yeah, we have a lot of problems on the run, but, you know, we have really a great crew and good sponsors and good equipment, so the car ran hard enough to at least to keep ahead of everybody else.
So what does it feel like winning a Cannonball again?
Well, it's good. I don't know how many times we won and how many times we were second, probably more than everybody else put together, but it's good. It's always fun to win here in front of the hometown crowd, in front of the hometown sponsors, even though I'm from America.
So Harlan Thompson collects his 5th Cannonball trophy from slamming Sammy Miller. And that's it from the Cannonball. We'll be back with more drag racing action.